So collecting herblore secondaries has never been easier because of this beautiful item right here, the reagent pouch. Now the reagent pouch is a reward from Mixology and will require level 81 herblore to use. It will hold up to 26 herblore secondary ingredients, and it's useful for making more than the traditional 14 potions. However, you can take it out and use it as almost like a secondary backpack for collecting secondary ingredients in the world. So we're going to take advantage of this item today and try and collect as much Mort Myre Fungus as we possibly can. Once you complete the quest, A Taste of Hope, it will give you the Draken's Medallion, which will give you unlimited teleports to where we will be picking the mushrooms. I highly recommend you complete the Hard Mauritania Diary because it will allow you to get double Mort Myre Fungus when casting the Bloom spell. Also, a really handy one not needed is the Lombridge and Draenor Elite Diary. This will allow you to use fairy rings without needing a Drayman or Lunar Staff, saving an inventory spot. So this is the gear that I'm going to be taking today. We've got Graceful, I've got my Max Cape for teleporting to the bank in the house, the Draken's Medallion, and we've got the Blisterwood Flail. If not, you could just use a regular Silver Sickle B. And obviously in the inventory we have the reagent pouch. Now if you do not have all the requirements to do A Taste of Hope and you still would like to collect mushrooms, you can actually just use the fairy ring code CKS, and this will teleport you over to Canifis. This is the lower level kind of spot to do this, and when you go here, you just want to head south up into this area with the logs here, and you can actually start casting Bloom on these logs here, but it isn't the best spot compared to the next one that we're going to go to. The next one's going to have 4 logs that you can actually get the mushrooms on, so it's definitely not the best spot here, but lower levels can take advantage of this if they need some mushrooms. So the method that I'm going to be using today is using the Draken's Medallion over to Ver, and we will teleport there. And once we are here, we can just head east from the teleport location and basically head up to this spot right here that I have marked, the tile marked here, and there will be a spot with 4 of the logs, which is very nice so that you can get more mushrooms. And obviously if you have the hard diary, every time you pick a mushroom you will get 2. Now a useful Runelite plugin that I use is called Inventory Viewer. So once you turn that on, as you can see, you get an inventory viewer so that I can actually be on the worn equipment and still see my inventory. You can't do anything with the inventory, it's just a viewer, but it does help out here. So what we're going to be doing is casting Bloom and then picking the mushrooms. Now the reason I like this inventory viewer plugin is that I can see when it's close to banking time. So right now all of the mushrooms are going into the reagent pouch, but once the pouch actually fills up, they will start going in the inventory. So as you can see, this reagent pouch is huge here because it's allowing us to pretty much get double the mushrooms every single trip. So it's I can't wait to see how many we are going to be getting in an entire hour. But as you can see, all these mushrooms we picked, they're still in the pouch, so we haven't even gotten, there we go, we got some in the inventory now. And as you can see, this is the inventory, so it's a nice little viewer so that we can know when to bank, and we can always have this open for casting Bloom. So I really do like the inventory viewer plugin here. It definitely helps out quite a bit. Alright, so when you get a full inventory, what I've been doing is heading over to the crafting guild and then using the deposit box to bank, just deposit the mushrooms and then deposit what is in the reagent pouch. From here, if you need some more prayer, what I've been doing is teleporting right back to the POH, taking a nice sip out of the rejuvenation pool, and then teleporting right back to gather some more mushrooms. So you can just click over here and your character should actually walk there. It is kind of annoying to do that, so I just tend to click over here to make it easier. Sometimes you get stuck in the doorway here, start running around, so if you just click here, you should get back there fairly easy. And yeah, we can start collecting more mushrooms this way. So in the bank right now, we've got 496 of the Mort Myre Fungus, so we will minus that from the end. We will be doing this method for a full hour today. fairly hardcore to see how much we can collect in 2024 with the reagent pouch. I'm assuming it will be a lot more than we could last year. This is going to help out a ton. So yeah, I will record if anything interesting happens, and we will see you guys in an hour. Well, we've got another like 8-9 seconds, but I'm just gonna finish up this trip because why not? This is actually very click intensive. I literally did half an hour and I'm like, I need a break. So I literally went out and got myself a coffee and did the next half an hour after that. So yeah, maybe I'm just so used to not intensive skilling or doing something like this. I haven't done it for a while. Alright, so I haven't seen the total yet, so let's just take a quick look at the bank, see how many we did collect. So we have 2,600 of these, and we started with 496, so we'll deposit those back into the bank. So wow, that means we gained almost 2,200 mushrooms in the hour, which is pretty crazy. Definitely helps. I checked out my video from last year and we were able to get 1,400 in the hour, so definitely quite a bit more with the help of the reagent pouch. 2,100 per hour. And obviously if you get the prescription goggles, you will save 10% of those secondary ingredients. So yeah, we'd be saving quite a bit there as well. So let's do a nice price check on these Mort Myre Fungus to see. So that is 636k GP per hour if you were to do this and sell it. And this method is completely free, right? Because I use my house to get the prayer back. So you could definitely net 600,000 GP per hour doing this method, so not too bad at all. Well, we still have quite a bit of mushrooms to collect to finish off all of the herbs, but that's definitely a nice chunk that we don't have to deal with anymore. So yeah, overall I would say that collecting the Mort Myre Fungus is pretty decent, especially with the reagent pouch. You can get quite a bit more per hour. I've heard people even getting up to 2,500 per hour. Maybe I was misclicking here and there, not being the most efficient as I possibly could. But yeah, still 2,200 pretty much per hour is pretty insane. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. Hope this helps and you can collect as many mushrooms as you want, or if you're a main, make some cash. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you in the next video. See ya later.